Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2024 JA Pitch Your Company event. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Stuart Younger. I'm the program administrator here of JA Company Programs of Southeastern Pennsylvania. We're JA Company Program here at JA of Southeastern Pennsylvania. I've been running this program for many years now, and this is something I'm really glad you're able to join us tonight to kind of see what this year's student startups are up to. So tonight we're going to hear from each of our 7 student groups who have been participating in JA Company Program. What they've kind of been doing since they first started meeting in November and what they're planning to do over the next couple of months. So each group will give a presentation, and then we have a pair of VIP panelists. We're going to ask them a couple questions, and I'll introduce them in a second. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with or need a refresher on what JA Company Program actually is, it's a 13 to 15 week entrepreneurship program that we offer as an after-school program for high school students here in Southeastern Pennsylvania. So the students join a group at a host site of fellow students to start and run a business together. And they're mentored by local professionals, and they meet at their mentor's office. So I said each group started meeting in the beginning of November. They meet weekly for 2 hours each week, and they'll continue to meet actually until mid-March. And before we move on, I do briefly want to shout out our host site and their sponsors who make this program possible. So we have Accenture in Center City, Essential Utilities in Aqua in Bryn Mawr, Lincoln Investment in Port Washington. They're one of our 2 new sites this year. Pfizer in Collegeville, Resolution Life in Westchester, RSM in Center City, our other new site for this year, and SAP in Newtown Square. And so there are 2 parts to JA Company Program. In the first part of the program, the students really learn about business topics and brainstorm ideas for their startup. And in the second part of the program, the students actually launch and run their business. So roughly, students are kind of at that transition point. They've been brainstorming, they come up with their idea, they've named themselves, and they're about ready to start launching themselves and start running their business. I do want to say, though, that not all companies are at the same point. Some companies are going to be more advanced. Some companies might have just started figuring things out. All that is fine. We just kind of want to provide a way to kind of check in and see what's going on. Each company essentially is on its own journey. A quick note is I do recommend to our audience that you watch tonight with their phone in hand. Some of our groups may use a QR code. It's a way that you can connect with them further. And so if you want to scan that QR code, you need your phone. But before we begin with our first group, which will be Resolution Life, so Resolution Life, if you want to get ready, I do want to kind of introduce our 2 new panelists. So Alondra and Scott, if you guys could quickly kind of turn the camera and just briefly introduce yourselves and kind of explain kind of what you do here with Junior Achievement and kind of what you do in your day job.
Sure, I can start with that. Hi, everyone. My name is Scott Sigil. I'm a senior analyst at Pico. A lot of the work that I do is analyzing our customer survey data, identifying pain points, and working with business owners to help fix the issues that come up with that our customers experience and hopefully provide them the best experience that we can. I've been involved with JA for roughly 10 years at this point. I started as a volunteer when I was at Aqua America. During that time, the students that participated at Aqua, we went on to 2 trips to DC. We won 1 regional championship, and then we won a national championship as well. So I have some experience with the company program, and currently I am on the Young Professionals Board as well. So again, I'm just excited to hear the pitches, and I'm excited to see what you guys have to offer.
Awesome. Thank you. And Alondra?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Alondra Jimenez. I am a commercial account manager at Johnson, Kendall & Johnson, which is a regional insurance agency based out of Bucks County. So I primarily work with clients, all businesses who are focused on the risk management strategies and also help them procure insurance of all kinds, property, casualty, all those kinds of fun things. My first experience with Junior Achievement was actually back when I was in elementary school. Junior Achievement had a presence in the Milwaukee public school system over in the Midwest in Wisconsin. I don't have much experience with the JA Company program, but I'm excited to be a judge again this year. And I can't wait to hear what everyone has come up with.
Awesome. Well, thank you to Scott and Alondra for being here, making time. And so the way this is going to work is that each company will do a short pitch or presentation on kind of what their current business plan and ideas are. And then Scott and Alondra will ask them some questions, and we'll gotta go through each of our 7 groups. So leading off tonight, I invite the group from Resolution Life to turn on the cameras, present their slides if they have them, and when you're ready to start, you go ahead.
Screen sharing is disabled.
Try now. Sorry about that.
So hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to be here today. We would like to introduce you to our company, Mindful.
Hello, my name is Christine and I'm VP of Supply Chain and Finance.
My name is Samshita and I'm the president.
My name is Meghna and I'm the VP of Marketing and Sales.
My name is Felicity and I'm a representative of Marketing and Sales.
My name is Daksh and I'm a representative for Supply Chain and Finance. So to first address what we're doing here at Mindful, it's essential to recognize the underlying problem that we're trying to solve in our community. So as you all may know, the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly impacted various aspects of our lives, with mental health being the major concern. And the statistics highlight the magnitude of this issue. So as you guys can see, from March 2020 to October 2020, mental health related emergency department visits increased by 24% for children aged 5 to 11 and 31% for children aged 12 to 17. And a recent survey, additionally to this, indicated that 71% of parents believe their child's mental health has been negatively impacted by the pandemic. So this is the main problem that we're trying to solve. And apart from this, we're also trying to acknowledge a broader issue, which is the lack of mental health awareness in general in our community. And this isn't just limited to the age group we're trying to target. So a recent statistic has said that 1 in 5 children experience a mental health disorder, yet only 20% of them receive the necessary care or support. So this really underscores the need to enhance awareness and accessibility to mental health resources for young individuals. And a recent survey also found that 65% of kids aged 8 to 14 have reported an increase in overall difficulty in school. So especially with post-COVID, there's been an increase in technology and doing online work has been relatively easier. And so because of this, students have been held to higher standards, and this has served as an external source of stress, which has just exacerbated the mental health issue in our community. So with all these statistics in mind, Mindful aims to offer a product that allows kids to reflect, refresh, and rejuvenate, which is our main slogan. And by emphasizing the importance of mental well-being, we hope to foster a supportive community that promotes positive mental health practices for all.
Now let's take a look at the general layout of our journal. We have 60 pages in total. Out of those 60 pages, 39 pages are for the user to actively journal in, and every 3 pages we have an activity, such as a word search or a personality quiz, to make it fun for our young audience. That adds up to 13 activity pages. Our book is divided up into sections where each set of 3 follows the same prompt. So now let's take a deeper look into each one of these sets. So each set has a line for the user to pick their prompt from a list in the back, and space for them to discuss the prompt. We thought it would be ideal to add a list in the back because we wanted to provide the user with many options and didn't want to confine them to the prompt we choose. We also wanted to get them to choose from a list of coping mechanisms or calming activities, such as taking a walk or listening to music, and they're given space to discuss how that helped them. Another very successful coping mechanism is coloring, and because of that, each space will have a mandala border for the user to customize. It will also have a section for them to discuss their emotional state before and after using the journal so that they can reflect on what they learned. Additionally, what sets our book truly apart is that each set comes with a personalized advice section from one of us. We hope that our firsthand experiences further help improve the user's mental health.
So why us? Well, our mission is to help young minds become more mindful, one journal at a time. Our journal provides young students with the resources necessary to improve their own mental well-being while also reflecting on how their actions can impact others. As we embark on this journey, our vision is to raise mental health awareness among young audiences. So from hosting in-person school events where we explain the purpose behind our journals to donating a few of our journals to counselors, we hope to spread positivity in our local community.
To start, we are passionate about inclusivity and making sure our product can cater towards anyone who wants to use it. We are advocates for children's mental health, a topic that is not covered in schools and is rarely spoken about. We have built a sense of community in and outside our team by reaching out to potential customers and making sure they are content. Finally, we build up our company with compassion and empathy, which is why we are pledging to donate 10 to 15% of our profits to a charity that promotes mental health in all ages.
So why should you buy this product? This product is made by and for students to provide versatile ways younger audiences can stay mindful while still being engaging. As students, we have had firsthand experiences with mental health and managing stress levels. This journal is an accumulation of diverse, healthy coping mechanisms we have learned over the years, and it will help younger audiences reflect, refresh, and rejuvenate.
For more information, check out our Instagram account at mindful.ja or email us at mindful.ja@gmail.com for any further questions. Thank you.
Great job, guys. And now I'll turn it over to our panelists. Can I ask you guys some questions?
Yeah, I can kick it off. Great job, guys. I think you guys gave some really great statistics that kind of showed your why and your mission statement. So that was very well done. But as far as questions, I do have one. So you mentioned briefly some programs schools. Is the main goal towards individual consumers?
Alondra,
Sorry,
I lost you there for a second.
Yeah,
Repeat your question.
Oh, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, so my question was, if your main goal or main source of distribution is through partnerships with schools, or is it just selling to individual consumers?
So our main priority would be individual consumers, because each parent has a different level of comfort with access to the journal, and we believe that also there's different ways to cope. So for some students, that may be through journaling, and we want to teach them that journaling is a very healthy way of dealing with mental health from an early age, because as they get older, stress levels increase. So learning to deal with stress and learning healthy coping mechanisms is a good way to start at a young age. But also, while our main source is through individual consumers, we also want to donate a few journals to schools, just to have them handy in case a student is interested in journaling, and have that as an accessible resource.
Very good, thank you.
Hey guys, just want to say great job. I think you all were very comfortable in presenting. I think that overall I like the mission of the company. I had questions about this. So it's a physical copy of a book. Do you have a printing company that's going to be printing this, or are you going to be printing this yourself? How exactly is this going to be created, this product?
So right now we are looking for like a printing company that's going to print it out for us. So we're designing the book like ourselves, and we're adding in like all the journaling materials and like all of the advice columns and everything ourselves. And then we're just going to send it to like our company, and they're going to print it out for us. And currently we're like in the process of finding a company that like matches our price and fits into our budget.
Got it. And then from there, you'll be able to set your selling price.
Right. Yeah.
Got it. And then I see you have your Instagram. Are you planning on also marketing this on the other social media sites?
Yes, we're planning on marketing through Instagram and TikTok.
Got it. Overall, great job. Thank you, guys.
I do just have one more question. You mentioned like personalized advice and some of the content that's going in there. Where are you guys sourcing this information from? Is it just advice that has resonated with you guys, given from your families, or are you going towards more, is there a resource that you're using for some of this?
So our coping mechanisms are all determined through like actual research and like actual methods that psychologists have talked about like working. And then our advice column comes from like a place in the heart and things that have helped us out, and like advice that we think we could pass on to like a younger generation. It's almost like a sibling giving like a younger child advice. And we're also having a disclaimer in like the beginning of our book that just says like, this is not like APA approved psychological like advice. It's just kind of advice coming from like an older person. So keep that in mind. Like, this is not a medical resource. It's more of like a guide.
It's a great risk management plan. Thank you so much. And if I cut off, I had also mentioned how great the presentation was. I just want to make sure that you guys caught that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I will say, I do like the idea of donating back to the community. Do you guys have a charity in mind, or do you have anything or is that still in process of figuring that out?
So a few of us have worked with some mental health charities before, such as On Our Sleeves, through school. So we're still deciding like a specific charity that we want to donate to, but we have a few in mind.
Great. I would think maybe pick something that's close to you personally as a group.
I could also see JA being a great partner.
Absolutely. All right. Any more questions?
That's all for me.
Nothing for me. Great
All
job.
right, awesome.
Great job, guys.
Great job, guys. And so next we have the group from Lincoln Investment.
All right. Time, life's most valuable commodity, and something we all wish we could have more of. But what if I said you could? You could have more time to do your homework or even start your next business. Our company's product will not only save your time, but will also revolutionize the way you heat up your next beverage. We are Hestia. Our president is Kishel, and our vice president is Varshani.
Hi, I'm Aditi. I'm the head of marketing.
How are you guys doing? I'm Miguel. I'm the head of finance.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm one of the supply chain members.
And I'm Abe, the head of sales.
So I'm calling all coffee, tea, hot chocolate lovers, and who doesn't love a nice warm cup of hot chocolate in this kind of weather? And I want you to imagine you're heading to the office, your home workstation, or you're out at the campsite even. But you find that your hot drink has lost its warmth in a bulky, oversized tumbler that is unappealing to the eyes. And it's still cold. And how to heat it again? These problems apply to the 250 million Americans who enjoy their hot drinks daily, while another 60% of Americans feel as if they don't have enough time in their day. Hey, Rajvi, your mic is muted.
Sorry. Our remedy to this dilemma is the Hestia heated mug. Our product is a heated coaster paired with an insulated mug. The stylish bamboo coaster is powered via USB-C to USB that can easily connect to your portable charger or computer. The USB-C feature also allows the coaster to deliver fast, efficient energy to the mug. And the sleek mug design features two stainless steel walls to maintain the temperature delivered by the coaster and a sippable lid so you can enjoy your drink without worrying about spills.
Our commitment is to deliver exceptional quality, reliability, and style, empowering individuals to enjoy their favorite beverages at the perfect temperature, anytime, anywhere. So let's embrace the warmth with Hestia as we bring your drink to life.
So, why our product? Well, first of all, it helps you save something that is very valuable to all of us, time. Our Hestia mug empowers your work schedule by allowing you to focus your time and energy on the more important tasks of your day, so you don't have to waste it on doing stuff like reheating your beverages. Make lukewarm beverages and clunky mugs a thing of the past, and buy our Hestia mug so you can enter 2024 with quick and easy hot beverages, sleek and modern technology, and most importantly, affordable comfort. Compared to our competitors' Ember, our product will be $70 cheaper. We believe our product is accessible to a wide variety of people due to our affordability. However, our product will greatly impact those who are living in urban areas where the lifestyles need to be efficient to accommodate their busy lives.
Please contact us at our email provided, visit our website, follow our socials, and use the QR code to pre-order our product now. Thank you.
Awesome job. Our panelists.
Great job, guys. I like the idea. I think I like that you can heat it up, and I think you're capitalizing on this trend of the cups like Stanleys and Hydro Flasks and Yetis. I think it's a good time for that. I do have questions, so it does sound like you guys have pre-orders available now. So I guess I'm wondering, do you have a vendor for sourcing the product right now currently?
Yeah, I could answer that. We do have a vendor. We're contacting some suppliers as we speak, and we're going to have them ship over in about a week or so, or the coming weeks, to have them in hand. So if you purchase a pre-order, you'll have it in 5 days or less.
That's great. Is this just wondering, is this coming from China by any chance?
We'll have to finalize the logistics, but potentially dependent on the prices.
Got it. Just through my experience with my programs that while I was at Aqua, just be conscious of Chinese New Year. There are a ton of shipping delays that do happen between that time. Basically, the whole month does shut for the whole month. The whole country does kind of shut down. So you might want to have that just on your radar if you do order from China.
Great job, guys. I love the presentation. It flowed almost like a commercial. I think you guys had a great hook and it was very engaging right off the bat. So perks to you guys for that. One of my questions is, as Scott had mentioned, we're in the age of the Stanleys and the Yetis, all flowing around social media and such. So how do you guys plan to differentiate among so many other, warm liquid brands?
I can answer that. So with like tumblers like Stanley, they're very clunky, they're very big. They're honestly kind of like an eyesore to look at, but our mug it's very portable. So like even if you had like a power bank, you could just easily like plug in the USB end of it into your power bank or onto your computer. And it's much more minimalistic and sleek design compared to like clunky tumblers and like other like eyesores essentially.
Okay. Very nice. I do like that it's reheatable. I'm notorious for only having 1 cup of coffee for 8 hours, so it's that much better. Actually, this is from this morning.
Do you guys plan on putting your logo on the actual product itself, or is that going to be on the packaging?
Yeah, we do plan on having a logo. It might be too expensive to maybe have a custom etching on it, so we're planning other alternatives like having a sticker provided, or we'll put a sticker on ourselves. But we're also looking at potential laser etchers in our area that may be able to cut down the cost for us if we're able to provide them with our logo.
Got it. And do you plan on selling this in multiple colors, or is it going to be same or one color?
We're going to finalize that. There are 3 colors available from our supplier, which is black, white, and the sage green. So we'll just have to see what our customer inputs are, but we're trying to gear it towards corporate and some also for the outdoors. So maybe the outdoors people would like the sage green more, kind of like this color, but more corporate people would enjoy the black and white. So we just have to see our customer base.
Got it. And currently, I know you guys mentioned it's $70 less than the Ember. I know you do have pre-sales. What are pre-sales currently listed at?
Yeah, I can answer that right now. We're selling at $30, and yep.
And you're still finalizing the supplier for this. So do you think that you'll still be well within, you'll have like a decent profit margin based on the selling price?
Definitely, yeah. We're currently 50% on our markup, so we'll have some fluctuation there, but we're aiming to have at least 50% markup so we could have a decent margin.
Good margin. Great job, guys.
And do you guys plan on starting off with just one size, or are you also offering variables?
Just one size for now.
Noted.
One last question, I guess. How will you guys plan on marketing this through social, similarly to the other companies with Instagram and TikTok?
So for our social media, our main social media platforms will primarily be Instagram as well as TikTok. But however, since our product is so accessible to many different kinds of people with different backgrounds, we believe that if we do like maybe popular trends or having relatable content on both of our social medias, we believe that that will impact the viewer themselves more.
Great job. Hestia. All right, so our next group will be the group from Accenture. Whenever you're ready to begin, go ahead. Diego, are you ready to go, or do you need to take a minute?
Yeah, I'm just having problems with sharing my screen right now.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. Oh.
Diego, do you want us to come back to you in a second, maybe? All right. I think while he's working on his issues, I think we'll just kind of we'll skip ahead to the next group and then we'll come back to him. So is the group from Aqua ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
All right.
I'm back, but
yeah, Diego, we're gonna do after this group. So we're
okay,
coming,
okay.
Whenever you got it. So right now we have the group from Aqua and then we'll have the group from Accenture.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wait, hold on. Just give me a second real quick. Okay. All right, can you guys see my screen? Yeah?
I can see it.
Yeah. All right, cool. I think my camera's on. Wait, hold up. There, there. Wait. Okay. There. And then, all right. Now we should be good. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ahmed, and I'm the president of Emotional Baggage.
Hi, everybody. I'm Harrison, and I'm the vice president of marketing.
I'm Olivia, and I'm the vice president of supply chain.
My name is Lau. I am the VP of the financial department.
My name is Dominic Birch. I am the vice president of sales.
I will present you Emotional Baggage.
Right. So to get started, we're taking a look at the mission of our company, the cause we're sort of geared towards and how we aim to achieve that. So our product is sort of centered around this idea of mental health awareness. So we're looking to raise awareness around positive mental health by eliminating a stigma and creating a community of support. And the way we plan on doing that is by selling these simple products, these everyday products that customers can use. But what makes us different is that they can use it to show their support for a bigger and more common cause of positive mental health. Something about our product is that it's sort of going to be open-ended so that, customers can sort of share support for their own struggles and what they think is important to them, and also show support for others and just an overall positive community of, strong, positive mental health.
All right, you might wonder, why mental health? Well, mental wellness is something that is very important in day-to-day activities. It can affect your willingness to do tasks and even your mood in general. Mental health has been a rising issue for the last couple of years, especially after COVID. 1 in 5 adults in the US live with mental illness, and 1 in 5 young adults have or had serious debilitating mental illness, according to the CDC. Also, more than half of the human population with mental illness don't receive help due to negative stigma, something we hope to eliminate with our product.
We decided to send out a market research survey to around 60 potential customers and found that our potential customers were most interested in purchasing a tote bag or keychain, regardless of the mission we had for our company. Taking our market research survey into consideration, we decided to combine our most interested product ideas and sell customized tote bags along with customized keychains, all in support of mental health awareness. We chose a book-sized tote bag and keychain with a carabiner for easy use at places like the grocery store. For the design of our products, we went with green accents, for it is the representative color of mental health awareness.
For the financial aspects of our company, we all decided to self-fund it as we believe this is the right approach and because of the limited time frame for business to grow. As of now, we do not have enough information regarding the sales goal or the expenses because we're still relying on the supply chain department and they're still exploring other vendors options. So once they have that finalized, we will have a clear understanding of all the financial information.
So you might wonder why buy our product. After numerous amounts of ideas that our company was not entirely passionate about, we came up with a product with a deeper meaning. We decided to create a tote bag and a keychain that a concept on mental health. Our products together are reusable, sustainable, and environmentally safe products. With overusage of plastic in our environment, our product seeks to limit the plastic production. With more companies starting to place bans on plastic bags, our product can offer more support to people struggling with mental health and can limit the production of plastic. It's not our mission really to bring in vast amounts of income as a company, but rather we want to create an environment where people don't have to feel ashamed about their mental health adversities.
And follow our Instagram, TikTok, and fill out the interest form.
Great job, guys. And now to our panelists.
I'll go ahead and get started. Great job, guys. I think it's definitely a very powerful message that you guys are sending out. I think, similar to the first group, I think you guys all share in a common goal, but was there, something in particular that made you guys want to steer in this direction? Like, what was the initial motivation to move with emotional baggage?
Well, I believe that we wanted to go this direction because it's something that we all deal with in our day-to-day lives, whether it be school, or our personal lives. And I feel like it's just something that we're really passionate about. And that's just why we went with emotional baggage and mental health.
Just to sort of add on to that as well, we had gone through a few product ideas, but we kind of decided that it was going to be really important for us to have something that we cared about, to have an idea and a real cause that we were passionate about. And, with some of our earlier products, we weren't really feeling that. So we thought it was really important that we had something we cared about. This was all something we could relate to in some way, and we all really liked the idea of supporting a good cause. So we decided to go with this.
Awesome. Now, I did see 2 of the designs. Are those the initial first 2 designs that you're going to have, the bag and the keychain?
Yeah, these are the designs that we initially came up with. There might be some changes coming within the future. We haven't really worked out our final ideas yet, but these are pretty much the ideas that we're gonna be having for our final product.
Okay. And can you go back to the section where you were talking about surveying individuals? Can you run through the process of how that was done and who you surveyed?
Oh, well, so we all took home a link. We just sent it to family and friends, and teachers, just close people we know. And majority of which would be like students. So this would be a strong representation of students.
Okay. And is that your targeted demographic?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We aim to go for the overall image, but definitely that, like, if we were to choose one, it would be students.
Great. Scott, any questions?
Yeah, I just want to say, great job, guys. I really do like that you guys have a personal interest in this product. It's something that resonates with you guys, and I know it's same with the first company. It's a very large. It's a huge issue in the country, and I think that there's plenty of room for multiple companies to have the same goal as well. And you guys definitely have a differentiated product as well. You guys aren't the same product. I think I really do enjoy. I enjoy the product you guys are putting out. And I just had a question on the keychain that you do have. It looks like you have a little etched saying in there. Is that going to be customizable, or are you going to have multiple sayings on that? Is it just going to be the same thing for all the keychains?
For right now, we decided that we're just going to have one saying, but if we decide to expand in the future, we would definitely consider having more sayings on the keychains and different colors of the keychains as well.
Got it. So you guys already have this product. Are you guys currently in the research phase of this, of trying to find a vendor, or do you have something already picked out, someone already picked out who can supply this to you?
We've pretty much narrowed down like our final research. We're in like the ending stages of our research. I think we've decided what vendors we've decided to go with, and we're going to start within our next meeting ordering products and having them shipped to us.
Got it. Just wondering how much have you guys raised in capital?
For the capital, we haven't raised any yet because we just have to figure out how much it would cost for the product. So we don't have any information regarding that.
It's a great answer. Thank you.
All right. Great job, guys.
Great job.
Thank you.
So Diego, are you ready to go for your group?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good. When you're ready.
Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
We can see it. Right now it's on the Zoom window, so I think you might want to switch your PowerPoint, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. So here it is. So our idea, and my other people working with me couldn't be here today. So I'm myself just gonna say this whole slideshow by myself. But we're called Teampreneurship 101. And yeah, so let's just get started with. So our agenda, what we're gonna talk about today is I'm gonna just give you guys a quick introduction, then state you guys a problem, and then a little bit of our company, then a summary at the end. So the problem. So teens around the world have like bright ideas, but give large amounts of them that like they don't have the right guidance or information, and with those bright ideas, like they don't know how to like where to start from, and that can cause them to have like less confidence, and then not being able to put in the work that they need to put in. And then for our company, I'm gonna state you guys our mission statement. Our mission statement is to set a community platform that offers networking resources and connecting community and marketing opportunities to new young entrepreneurs. So basically, a little bit of what we're gonna do is we will host like virtual sessions, including information, guidance, and then as well as like community skills in order to help them achieve and succeed. And then also as well as like being able to take those first steps, becoming an entrepreneur. And this will allow them to like as well as learn from them, and like we're gonna learn from them and see what like new young teens need help with more, and like how to help them a lot more and know what our target audience needs, like struggles with more. And then yeah, this is our QR code. If you guys are interested, you guys can fill it out and just ask us questions there as well. So a summary about us is we believe that the right information is necessary, and that we will all be able to be like successful junior achievers. We hope to inspire our peers into becoming the leaders that we know that they can be. And thank you all for listening to my presentation today.
Great job.
No, thank you, Diego, for presenting. So just had a quick question on the product itself. So is this going to be kind of like so you're trying to build a community for like-minded teens who share the same ideas?
Yeah, so basically what we're trying to do right now is create a website where a lot of young teens can like come together and like come to us, and like we'll give them the right guidance, and like we can talk about stuff, and like that way they're not so lost and like, okay, how I want to be an entrepreneur, but I don't know where to start. I don't know like how to do it and things like that. So we will be able to help them like that.
Got
And
it. Sorry, go on.
yeah, and for what I'm thinking about is just mainly just growing and letting people know that like we're here and that what we're gonna do. So we want to bring in a lot of stuff as well. We have like a lot of visions that we want to do as well. But first, well, me personally, I thought about it as like, you think about a lot of social media platforms, how did they become the way they are today? Like for an example, like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, they all grew their like customers, and like they got to be known, and then they put like all this information, they added to like they started adding stuff and everything. So we kind of basically want to follow those steps and like letting people know that we're here, and then that way we can help everybody at the same time as well as my team. And yeah.
Great. And so do you want to create a website? Is this going to kind of be like a membership type of plan for people? Like a monthly subscription or a one-time payment, one-time fee maybe?
For now, we're thinking about it being a little like, so for right now it's for free. Later on, if like for an example you want to do like a one-on-one virtual session, or like you want to like a little bit more help, then like of course it'll just be like a subscription or something. But like if it's just like giving you information, then of course that's free. We're not going to charge you for that.
Okay.
But yeah, any other questions?
Yeah, I have one. So it seems like a lot of the resources, as you continue to develop them, most of them are like ideas, marketing based, that kind of thing. Is there maybe also an opportunity to create a platform for like investors or capital funding or anything of that sort for some of these teen entrepreneurs?
Yes. We were also talking about that we want to grow, and not only for like entrepreneurs but other people as well. But like I said, we just want to be able to know who our target audience first, which is entrepreneurs and young entrepreneurs. So for that, we're gonna start there, and then once we have like a lot of people coming to us, a lot of like young teens coming to us and everything, then we will be like giving a lot more and like coming up with all this stuff as well.
Okay. And where are some of these resources coming from? Does your team just plan on being like the marketing strategist, all of that for the company, or do you also plan on hiring, specialists and experts?
For us, some of us are like experienced. I am experienced in promoting and marketing. I've done other internships, and I as well am trying to start a business myself. So I think with what I know and the knowledge that I know, and I know like when I first started trying to become an entrepreneur, I was like, my biggest struggle was, how do I start? Or like, how do I know that I'm doing the right steps in order to become the right entrepreneur? So I feel like with that, I can connect a lot more with younger teens, because they would probably have the same questions too. So it's like, okay, I remember I also struggled with this. I also can do this. And like giving like a little bit more like a connection between them because like we're both teens and like we can also like, yeah, talk about stuff a lot more and they could feel a little bit more comfortable with me.
Yeah, no, that's great. I do think as you continue to develop this, it'd be a good idea to just kind of lay out the kinds of resources that you have. So it's a little bit more clear cut in terms of, we have marketing resources, we have finance resources, we have, general idea or like being like a sounding board on some of that. So overall, I think it's a great idea. There's definitely a lot of, young minds have all different kinds. I mean, as we've seen today, there's so many companies and so many different products that are coming about from young minds. So encouraging that, I think, you're doing well in that.
Yeah, for me, like starting was I don't know who to like. For me back then was who do I talk to about all of this or where do I start? And like online, I would see a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, we can help you, but it's like $100 of monthly subscriptions and like ads and fees, and it's just like we want to create something better than that. We want to like, of course, give free information and like, of course, it'll just not be expensive or cheap, of course, but we haven't thought about the price yet. But we just want to give somebody like a better understanding of like what we're trying to do and like of course not for like not lots of money. We're not asking for money. We just
Right.
want
Yeah. Especially for your target market, I think it makes sense. Keeping the cost down is the best way to go.
yeah.
No, I really do like the idea. It's you be a resource for kids who want to think like an entrepreneur or build a business like you are planning on doing right now, Diego. And I think that's great. And I think, like Alondra said, if you could provide like more information, I know you guys are still in the planning phases, but if you plan provide more information on what the resources, who exactly will be the ones providing the knowledge to your members, that would be or your visitors, that would be great to know as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job.
Great job. So our next group will be the group from SAP.
Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
We can.
Perfect. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ashima Parnikar, and I'm the president.
My name is Noah Gansorn, member of the marketing team.
My name is Kavya Rao, VP of Marketing.
We present to you Revamp.
At Revamp, we are dedicated to inspiring positive change by crafting eco-conscious products that enhance our customers' daily experiences.
In the hustle and bustle of daily life, the struggle with clutter, the frustration of forgetting important items, and the chaos that ensues when everything is out of place is a common experience. Whether it's keys, charging cords, or daily essentials, the chaos and clutter can become quickly overwhelming. Our lives demand a solution that adapts to our dynamic lifestyles.
We present to you the Tidy Textile Bag. The Tidy Textile Bag not only organizes your belongings, but also contributes to a sustainable future. It's a promise of a clutter-free, organized world. Each bag serves as a testament to both functionality and sustainability. This is not just an accessory, it's a lifestyle upgrade designed to simplify your daily routine and elevate your commitment to an organized, eco-conscious existence. Our bags are handcrafted from a variety of thrifted fabrics, from denim to corduroy to jerseys, making each piece one of a kind. Our customers can embrace individuality while reducing their environmental impact.
With a portable and foldable design, the Tidy Textile Bag adapts to your on-the-go lifestyle. You can take it anywhere and never worry about misplacing your essentials again.
Transform your Tidy Textile Bag into a trendy fanny pack with their separate extender and embrace the freedom to adapt your look based on the occasion. But will using a sustainable bag compromise on the durability and quality?
The Tidy Textile Bag is carefully crafted with durability in mind. The use of thrifted materials doesn't compromise quality. In fact, it adds a unique touch to each bag. You can trust the Tidy Textile bag to be both sturdy and stylish, meeting your high standards for a reliable accessory.
I'm not sure if this bag fits my lifestyle and if I'll get any use out of it.
Well, the Tidy Textile bag is designed for versatility and has endless possibilities. Its portable, foldable, and compact design adapts to your on-the-go lifestyle. You can use it to pack toiletries for a trip, hold your essentials when going for a day to the beach, or organize small items for a hike.
Sustainable bag really keep me organized with all of my belongings.
With multiple pockets and compartments, everything from your keys to gadgets has a designated space in the bag. You can easily reach into the bag and find whatever you need with ease.
Take the first step towards a clutter-free and sustainable lifestyle today. Make sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok accounts to receive updates about our product and our launch date, which is set to be February 5th. Join us in making a difference one bag at a time. Thank you all so much for listening.
Thank you, guys. Right, to our panel.
Great job, guys. Just want to clarity: is the name of the company Revamp?
Yes, it's Revamp.
Okay, and the product is Tidy Bag.
Yes, the Tidy Textile bag.
Okay, and then so questions for this: are you guys going to be the one? So you're securing the materials from thrift shops. So I'm assuming you'll be the ones to actually create the actual product itself.
Yes, we are.
So that's great, and that opens up a million other questions too. So I guess how many people will be able to create the bag? So I'm assuming that there's you'll be using sewing machines on this. So how many sewing machines do you have? Is this going to do you see any potential bottlenecks? Do you have enough resources who are trained to use the machine and use it safely as well?
Yes. So the VP of our supply chain is an excellent sewer. She actually sewed the prototype that we have, and she's going to be training everyone as we go along, going over safety and equipment and all of that stuff, making sure that we can get this smoothly. And we'll set it up kind of like as an assembly line. So maybe not everyone will be sewing. We can have people cutting out just parts with the template and sewing one part together, assembling some other parts. And we will be sourcing them from families. I have one at home, my friend has one at home, and then some people's families have them at home. So we'll bring them in during our meetings.
So that's really cool. And then I think that it's definitely going to be a complex process. And I think the best that you can do to explain this process and explain the challenges and how you overcome it is going to go a very long way. Because this is kind of like when you create your own product like this, you're directly involved hands-on with the actual product, the overseeing the quality of it. There's so many different things that can go wrong in an assembly line that you'll learn as you go through it. But I think that once you guys get it down, you will be able to do it. And as long as you can highlight those points and how well you worked as a team, it's going to go a real long way for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Some really great points, Scott. Kind of along those same lines, do you guys plan on stocking inventory, or are you taking and making orders as they come in?
So our orders are customized to each customer. So basically the customer will go to our website and then they'll basically customize it with a few different options, but we will stock up on different materials such as denim, corduroy, and jersey material. And then we'll also order bulks of like zippers. So we will have stock material, but each bag is customized to each person. So everyone does get a different bag.
Okay. So the materials you'll be stocking, would that be something that you're updating on your website or however it is that you're taking orders to make sure that you have the proper, materials to make the customized product?
Yeah, so we'll definitely be updating it on not only our website, but also our social medias. We'll send out posts, and we also are thinking about implementing an email campaign and a newsletter to send out when we update our materials and what materials we have got in stock, like each week.
Okay. And what's the time that it would take to process and make the order?
So we're still figuring that out, but maybe it shouldn't take long between getting the actual material and then being able to update that on our website and sending it out to everyone, maybe like a week or two. And in that amount of time, we'll be making orders from the week before. So it shouldn't really take that long.
Okay, noted. So February 5th is coming up. Is that the day that you guys plan on launching your website, or will you have like a pre-filled stock of bags to sell?
Right now, it's the plan for launching our website where people can put in the orders.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, I mean, echoing Scott's comments, I think it's a great idea. The sustainability aspect, I think, is great. There's a lot more, like resell and upscaling shops coming about, and I definitely think it's a great idea to make this a bag and also make it customizable, so it's a little bit more fun.
And it's interesting too, with you're sourcing so many different materials, you're going to have different costs associated with those. So each profit margin is going to be slightly different on each bag, essentially. On average, do you know what your margin is going to be that you're targeting?
We're still doing a little bit of like the calculations for the fabrics because it can vary, but and like sourcing our zippers and with the labor also. So we're trying to still calculate that.
Good answer. Okay. Well, thank you guys.
Great job.
Yeah.
Great job. And so our next group will be a group from Pfizer.
Can everyone see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
As the night before my AP Calculus exam approached, I was determined to conquer the material. I settled at my desk, surrounded by notes and textbooks, ready to dive into the world of derivatives and integrals. However, just 15 minutes into my study session, a familiar ping echoed through the room, and a notification lit up on my phone. Despite my initial commitment to take only a quick peek, I found myself mindlessly scrolling through my social media feed. Before I knew it, several hours had gone by, and it was time to call it a night. Unfortunately, this scenario is a reality for many people today. The constant temptation of notifications and the tendency to become distracted can lead us away from staying focused, hindering our ability to complete tasks efficiently.
Have you ever experienced anything like this? If so, you are not alone. In fact, according to research, it's suggested that on average, people waste 2 hours a day on distractions. If this wasn't bad enough, most people work for about 11 minutes on average before taking an unproductive break for another 25 minutes. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you could buy back all that wasted time. That's why we created Efficient. I'm Arhan, the president.
I'm Gia, VP of Marketing.
I'm Ishtika, the VP of Supply Chain.
I'm Preeti, the VP of Finance.
I'm Josh, the VP of Sales.
Our vision is a world where people can be productive and efficient in all endeavors. And our mission is to help people by offering solutions that increase productivity.
With our mission and vision in mind, we created Efficient. At Efficient, we recognize that distractions can cause a lack of productivity, which is an issue many people face. From our market research survey, we found that 15 to 22-year-olds face this issue the most. So, we decided to create a kit that will help with their productivity.
Our kit is designed to lessen the time lost to distractions, and we are currently working on narrowing down our options through a market research survey. Our possibilities include low dopamine activities, which allow for shorter, non-phone related breaks, a timer to help you stay on track, earplugs for blocking out distractions, a checklist to help you plan out your workday, and brain teasers for a more physical break.
We will reach our customers through multiple sales channels. We will be selling via our personal connections, which includes in-person sales events, through our online website, and also through bulk sales to potential libraries and schools. We also plan to partner with a local nonprofit charity whose mission aligns with ours. We will donate 10% of our profits and establish a buy to donate program with this charity. This way, when customers buy our product, they're not only supporting our business, but also the charity we partner with. In doing so, we aim not only to maximize our sales potential, but also to create a positive impact within our community.
Follow Officiate on our social medias to regain your focus and buy back your time. Thank you all.
Okay, great job.
This was great, guys. Yeah, great presentation. I think it's something, as a distracted kid myself, I think it's something that I think parents will appreciate, teachers will appreciate, and it's overall very constructive ways to kind of stay on task. I recently saw something about, school-age children, the skyrocketing numbers in ADHD and ADD related cases. I'm just wondering if that's something that you guys were aware of, and if that was, the motivating factor for EfficiKit.
Yeah, I think that was sort of the general concept that was in the back of the mind of the team that developed this. It was sort of the overarching concept that, attention, it's a known fact that, the attention spans have been decreasing significantly in the last 20, 30 years. It happens to us all the time. Every member of our company mutually agrees pretty much that we all struggle to stay on task when we do work. So this is a problem that, has been well documented, but there isn't really an effective solution to it as of yet.
And
Certainly.
we've also, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
We've also been doing research into specifically what does help kids with ADHD, and also just in general with focusing. So we did a lot of research on LDAs, which are low dopamine activities. So that's like logic puzzles and things like that, which we are absolutely including in our kit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was my follow-up question, but it's great that you guys looked into that.
Great, and echoing what Alondra said, great job, guys. And it's funny, I caught myself getting distracted as you guys were pointing out the distraction statistics. So I think it caught me back up. I caught myself when I noticed myself doing that. But great job. And so back to the product that you guys have. So you have multiple products within a kit. How will you be sourcing these multiple products?
So we are conducting research first of all, we had a market research survey to actually decide what specific products are going in our kit. And then we are looking at a bunch of different vendors, trying to figure out which is the most socially optimal one, which is the best for our customers. And then we'll put them all together in the kit. And then for some of the products, such as the logic puzzles, we are most likely going to create them on our own, with the company members creating the actual products.
That's good. So you have some hands-on connection with the actual product that you're selling. That's a great thing too. So you're still working on identifying exactly what's going to be sold. So I guess you don't have a price point yet for what the product will be sold at. Do you have any target on what the margins are going to be that you hope to achieve?
Yes, we're planning to price our product between $15 and $20. Since we're planning to donate 10% of our proceeds to charity, we're hoping to price it at that $20 range and maintain a profit margin of $10 to $15.
Okay. And did you guys already sell shares of stock to raise capital, or are you still waiting on that?
Yeah, we sold out 100 shares, $5 a share. So
Okay.
we raised a little over $500 with excess fees and all.
Great. I can help fund your venture.
Yeah, definitely. We also, by the way, I want to add on this. We encourage a lot of our company members to purchase shares in themselves. That way it's another incentive for them to do well, gives them skin in the game. So they're more motivated. So a lot of our shareholders are company members.
Do you guys think the $500 is enough to start your company, or do you, before you start becoming self-funded, do you anticipate having to borrow any money?
The $500 should be enough to get us the way as of right now. But also, if we ever needed to, our plan is to do pre-sales as of right now to fund any other necessary costs. So we wouldn't need to borrow any money. We would just be able to rely on pre-sales.
Got it.
Now, I'm kind of thinking about it in the way where it seems like some of the products in the box, in the kit, are going to be, they're going to deplete after a while. With some of the, paper, like LDA type activities, whatnot. Is it a possibility to do like a subscription service, or is that something that you guys considered, or are you just planning on selling kit by kit?
Definitely have considered doing a subscription service, and that would definitely be a more like long-term goal for our company. But just until then, while we're getting started off, we're trying to make all of our products that go inside the kit get so that customers can get as many uses out of them as possible. So, for example, for the puzzles, it's not just going to be a singular sheet of paper, it's going to be a puzzle book that can last them a while.
Okay.
And for the checklist too, it's either going to be a whiteboard checklist or one of those pad checklists with a bunch of them in one. So it's definitely everything is going to have multiple uses except for the peppermints.
Perfect. Sounds good.
I just want to say I like the idea. I think you guys did a great job presenting it, and overall did a very good job.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Good job. And so finally, and certainly not least, our team from RSM.
Hi, everyone. Let me just share the screen real quick. Can everyone see that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sophia Backus, and I am CEO of our company, Wondrous. Today with me, I have Abibat Latif, another member of my company. Unfortunately, none of the VPs were able to make it, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. So welcome to Wondrous, a change for your children's future. Okay. I don't know why it's not moving. Sorry. Okay, so let me just get into a little bit about statistics. So 44% of adults fear for their children's safety at school, where 20% of children also fear for their own safety. 17% of grocery store shoppers are accompanied by children, and according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, 797,500 children go missing annually, which means that 2,185 children are missing each day. So you might be wondering, what is the correlation between these three figures? And at its basis, it's children, specifically children's safety. No matter where you are, if that's on the street, if it's in a school, or it's just in a grocery store, your children's safety will always be in jeopardy. So this is why we made a product to combat that. So our mission as a company is to combat crime and expand the protection of young children through a resource that eases the tension of parents while also providing an easy and stylish way to track our little ones. This will prioritize safety while decreasing the stress of parents. So now I'm going to hand it over to Abibat to talk a little bit more about our solution.
All right, so our solution for this problem is Wondrous. So Wondrous, it's a stylish device that children can wear on their hand in order to ensure their safety. And it's a watch-like accessory, which consists of a tracker inside it, and this will allow parents to see the location of their child wherever they are. Okay, so this device, it will have a watch-like design, and the band will be made of silicone so that the kids wearing it can be comfortable. And the tracking device will be located inside as shown in the picture, and we plan on using existing tracking device brands such as Apple AirTag and Atuvos. The prototype you see on the left is only an outline of the idea, but the actual product will come in many colors and have many different designs on it that appeal to children, so they will like wearing it. And the designs that we put on the band will be made by the company in order to prevent any trademark or licensing issues. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our target audience. So our main target audience are parents with children from preschool to third grade, which is around the age when you're like 8 or 9 years old. Some examples of where we will approach this audience are going to be daycares, preschools, playgroups, elementary schools. Clearly, the common thing here is that there's young children in these places. Why this audience? So now in the day and age that we live in, there is a lot of technology, and technology is easily accessible to many young children. But there are many issues with why people may not have technology, whether that is if their parents choose that it's not the right thing to give their 5-year-old a phone, or if it's just like a economic thing. So this is why we're creating this product, so that a child doesn't need their phone to contact their parent. If there's an issue, the parent is able to see where their young child is. And parents will always want their children to be as safe as possible. So this is something that parents will want for their kid.
Okay, so we plan on implementing different marketing strategies to get our products out there. For one, we want to host local events at preschools and daycares to reach out and spread the word about our product through the school communities. We will also promote it on social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And we will also reach out to companies and people and influencers in order to secure connections and promotions for our product.
So this is our financial breakdown of the product. Everything here is estimated because we have not finalized it yet. But instead of using Apple AirTags, which run about $30 per each one, we're going to use Atuvo trackers, which are $31.98 on Amazon for pack of 3, which works to $10.66 per tracker. And then we did some research on the bands for the watches, which are $1.07 per the watch band, but we're willing to spend up to $3 with the designs. So that would give an estimated total per unit to be around $13.66. And then our prospective selling figure is $25. This number came about because we were looking online at different prices that kids' watches and gadgets were being sold at. So that would mean that our estimated profit per unit would be around $11.34. This is something that we hope to increase by reaching out to the sellers of these products and see that if we buy in bulk, if they're willing to give us cheaper prices so that we can make these products for cheaper and make profit. So here are our next steps. First, we're going to create an account on multiple platforms through Instagram, Facebook, email. Then we want to do a little more solidification with our costs and our manufacturers, looking for a better wholesale manufacturer, which will allow us to define our final costs. And then we're going to figure out how funds will be raised. That might be in the form through fundraisers or self-contributing until we're able to kind of use that profit and keep it going. And then we're going to determine our launch date. Unfortunately, we haven't decided that yet, but it is coming soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job. Panelists?
Really, really great job. Alondra, you can go.
Sure. My main question was, I mean, it seems like there's similar products out in the marketplace. So what were some of the competitors that you identified, and how are you guys differentiating from that?
So there seems to be a lot of like individual parts, but I don't really see as many competitors that kind of put the two pieces together. Like there are people who sell like, oh, here's the band. And then there's other people who sell, here's the AirTag, but they don't kind of put that together. And especially with the way that we're promoting this as like a children's safety device, it kind of decreases our competition and the fact that you're already getting your 2-in-1. You don't have to go out and get an AirTag. You don't have to go out and get a band. We're already giving that to you at one cost, and now you can keep your child safe.
Great. Now, is the main goal of this just to be, a tracking device, or is there additional analytics? I know there's a couple products out there that show you, heart rate, all those, if there's a fall, those kinds of things.
Right now, it's mostly a location device. So for example, if their parent would see that like the tracker's in one place or they're not moving, then obviously they would be able to tell something is wrong. We could look into possibilities into increasing stuff with heart rate or just being able to draw connections, but so far it's just a location device.
Got it. Okay. I think it's a great idea. I think, in today's day and age, we're in the era of technology, and more parents are seeking ways to, make sure that their kids are safe, with everything going on in the world and such. So I think it's a great strategy to go that route.
I think that's a great idea, guys. I think you have a very well-detailed plan. I really do appreciate that you guys laid out the financials already. You laid out your next steps. I definitely think that this is a need that can be filled. I know a lot of my friends, they are very concerned with the safety of their kids, and when they travel to like Disney. I mean, heck, I'm in my 30s and my dad still gives me an AirTag whenever I travel. So trust me, I totally understand the
Oh,
I think we lost Scott.
I think we did.
We'll give him a second.
Well, just to echo his comments, I do think the presentation itself was great. I think you guys did a great job laying everything out and giving us the full picture of, the next steps that you have going on. And then also both of you were just great presenters. You guys both, were very clear, very concise. You didn't read as nervous or anything. So by all means, pat yourselves on the back.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, you're back.
We
Okay,
lost you
yeah,
like
so
in
I
the
was
middle of
just-
your comment.
Okay, so I was just saying, you guys did a great job, very well detailed plan. So I'm wondering about the idea of this product. So say there are families that only want to have an AirTag. Will you be able to sell the bracelet individually? And
I think that we were planning on selling them together, but I don't see a reason why we couldn't sell just the band. Or if like we can make it more accessible and also expand. So like if parents want to get different bands for their tracker so that their child can like have different bands because that's something that appeal to the child, we can sell those bands individually. But right now we're planning as selling them as one unit, but that is definitely something that we can look into.
Got it. And you'll have different, are you planning on having different colors, different options for parents to purchase?
Yeah, we're planning on having like different colors, different designs, just many different options for kids. And also later on, we plan on maybe expanding it to not just a band, maybe like other things too, such as like a necklace or like some other accessory that the child can have. Yeah.
I do like that the idea of the wristband, that they can't take it off most likely, or they're less likely to. So I think that's great. I think definitely focus on the safety aspect of this product. I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was incredible. Thank you to all of our student presenters. Thank you to all of our mentors who helped prepare them. As I said, this is the halfway part of the program. So now all you guys get to go actually sell these great ideas you have here. So before we end for the night, I do have one final thing to talk about. Let me share my screen. And so coming in April, we do have the J Entrepreneurship Summit. And so you kind of fast forwarding until the end of the program. It is kind of our celebration of all the work you guys have done and will be doing over the next couple of weeks. This is an in-person event where we'll have representatives from each student company, like we did tonight, come and present about their journey throughout the program and have opportunities to network with each other, as well as other VIPs and business leaders in our community. There's also a competition element. Students will compete for individual awards and the scholarship money, as well as the Best Company Award, which comes with a chance to attend our national conference with an all expenses paid trip to Washington, D.C. We're still finalizing the date and venue for this year's J Entrepreneurship Summit. It will be in April. So stay tuned to our social media, and I'll make sure to send emails out when we actually get the date and venue nailed down.
Great job, Stuart.
And that wraps up our program for this evening. Again, I want to thank all our students. I want to thank all of our viewers for taking time this evening to watch. And they all give you ways they're going to interact with you. So please follow them on social media and you'll buy their products when they're ready for you. And if you have done so already, please follow the JA social media to stay up to date with all the cool things we're up to. Okay. So with that, have a great night, everyone, and stay safe out there.
Thanks, everyone. Good luck.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.